with a net worth of $115 billion, being the third richest person in the world, Elon Musk changed the world. Telling that, we really mean it. Welcome to Top Exclusive, and today I present you the way Elon Musk spends his billions. Make sure to stay until the end of the video as you learn the secret behind the success of a mastermind. But before that, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell. To begin, let me introduce you the secret behind his success story. Being born on June 28, 1971 in South Africa. As a child, Musk was so lost in his daydreams about inventions that his parents and doctors ordered a test to check his hearing. Can you imagine what kind of kid we're talking about here? He always had an interest in computers, even when his parents divorced. Musk taught himself how to program, and just 2 years later, at the age of 12, he sold his first software, which was a game called Blaster. Now, as you're hearing this, I want you to think about your life. How many possibilities you have right now in this century. He did this in 1983 at the age of 12, I repeat. So that proves if you have a desire, you have all the resources you need. Elon was always a book lover, which resulted in him being bullied until the age of 15, convincing himself to learn martial arts and more in particular karate and wrestling. Wow, imagine bullying a kid which ends up becoming one of the richest in the world. At this time, his mother, who is a Canadian model, worked 5 jobs at one point to support her family. Meanwhile, Musk's father was a wealthy South African engineer. At the age of 17, in 1989, Musk made a key decision in his life, moving to Canada to attend Queen's University and avoid mandatory service in the South African military. He also obtained his Canadian citizenship the same year. But why? He felt it would be easier to obtain an American citizenship via that path. 3 years later, in 1992, Musk decided to leave Canada and study business and physics. That happened at the University of Pennsylvania. He graduated with an undergraduate degree in economics and stayed for a second bachelor's degree in physics. After leaving Pennsylvania, Musk was motivated and he went straight to Stanford University in California to pursue a PhD in energy physics. This move turned out to be the beginning of his rise. It was just the time when the internet exploded, and he dropped out of university just after 2 days to follow the path of it. Coming up, Musk launched his first company, Zip2 Corporation, back in 1995, and then the best was yet to come. Zip2 was sold just 4 years later after its beginning for a staggering $341 million. The same year, in 1999, Musk and his brother used the money from their sale to create X.com, which led to the creation of PayPal the following year. In 2002, he earned his first billion when PayPal was acquired by eBay for $1.5 billion in stock. After that, SpaceX was founded in 2002, the year that Musk became a United States citizen. Having much success until today, he is also the CEO of Tesla. Musk also quotes, "Failure is an option here. If you're not failing, you're not innovating enough." Why did he succeed? He changed the world, that's why. He brings value to the people, that's why. He learns from his failures, that's why. That's the right mindset. Work smart, not hard. After acquiring a net worth of more than $100 billion, let's see how his daily routine looks like. Of course, Elon Musk is a busy guy. Being the CEO of two of the biggest companies in the world requires a lot of work. He splits his time working on both. That's why some people consider him the real life Tony Stark. But how is he able to keep every day with this kind of busy lifestyle? Well, Musk isn't the type of guy that needs 8 hours of sleep a night. He appears to be doing just fine despite not getting the required amount of sleep. Of course, Elon has his way of doing it. The first thing Musk does when he wakes up at 7 AM is he responds to the most urgent and most important emails for around 30 minutes. The third richest person in the world can't waste his time on long showers. Doing it as fast as possible, he sends his 5 sons off to school and drives to work. Do you love breakfast? Well, I'm afraid you have to let it go. Musk points out that he barely gets out of his way just to grab a coffee. When he steps into the office, the work that most people are afraid of begins. You may hate your job, working 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. What should Elon say? He's working between 85 to 100 hours per week. What do you have to say about that? At work, he spends 20% of his time on face-to-face meetings. Plus, he doesn't like to use his phone because it stands in his way towards completing his tasks. He also includes that he has a secondary email just to divide the most important requests. But what does he do in the other 80% of his time? I guess you can call it the fun part or the complicated one. He tries to engineer and design the world's next generation products. Most successful entrepreneurs came to the conclusion that physical exercise plays an important role in staying productive throughout the day. But for Elon Musk, nutrition isn't a priority either. Now, comparing him to the richest people in the world alongside Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, there isn't really a secret to being successful. All it takes is consistency, smart work, smart investments, and knowledge. There you go. Having more money than literally many countries across the world should allow you to spend it without overthinking. Let's have a look at how Elon Musk spends his billions. When he's not busy running the two biggest companies in the world, Musk is really active in the real estate market. In June, he reportedly sold a 16,000 square foot, 7-bedroom mansion in LA for just $29 million. Well, according to WealthX, he owns at least 4 properties. But how much do they cost? Well, not much, just $40 million combined, from which one of it is 34,000 square foot. He doesn't need any more than that. What do you think? Have you wondered what car does the CEO of the most popular manufacturing car company drive? Of course, one of them, and more accurately the Tesla Model S. The billionaire has also been spotted driving around the new Cybertruck. We're talking about the present here, because if you have to include all of the cars he owned, it would take us hours. Despite being so successful, Musk is also one of the people's favorites. Did you know that the Musk Foundation, which has donated to roughly 160 charities over nearly 2 decades? We don't know the exact number of donations, but we know for sure that it's probably close to $300 million. I mean, I don't think it's really that hard for the third richest person on the planet to do something nice to change other people's lives. Where does Elon Musk invest his never-ending money? Well, mostly in his own companies. By the way, did you know that in 2015, Musk and other entrepreneurs also contributed to a $1 billion pledge to fund artificial intelligence research? Yeah, you heard it right. Although being so successful and having the power to basically buy anything he wants to, Musk doesn't just spend his money mindlessly. What's your opinion about Elon Musk? Are you excited about the new upcoming Tesla Roadster, which accelerates from 0 to 60 in just 1.9 seconds? I can't wait that to see on the roads. That covers up the way Elon Musk spends his billions. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, if you have any video ideas, drop them down in the comments below and you win a shout out.